pay attention to this message you're hearing right now, because what I'm about to share with you could completely alter the course of your life in the next few hours. Yes, you read that right. It's no coincidence that you stumbled upon this video. It's no coincidence that something deep inside you compelled you to click and listen. It was my hand that directed your attention to these words. There is something urgent, something critical, that you must know. My son, my daughter, for far too long, you've been waiting for signs, asking for clear answers, and praying for a breakthrough. Well, today, that answer is here. But listen closely, because this is a moment you cannot afford to doubt or delay. The time for preparation is over. The time for practice has ended. The moment you've been waiting for is now, and you must act swiftly. Why the urgency, you ask? Because opportunities like this don't come often. The door that's opening before you may never open again, and it's happening right now. Look around, haven't you sensed the changes? The restlessness, the feeling that something monumental is about to take place, is not just in your head. It's my spirit moving in your life, readying you for this very moment. The pressure you feel inside, the urgency that seems unexplainable, that's me, calling you to action. For months, maybe even years, I've been quietly shaping you. Every trial, every tear, every lonely night has been a part of my plan to prepare you for this exact time. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. It wasn't abandonment, it was training. And now, the moment has arrived for all of that preparation to come to fruition. I've witnessed your faith in times of hardship. I've seen how you've held on to me when everything seemed lost. I've noticed your determination when others gave up. And that's why I've chosen you for this unique mission. Do you understand why you must act now? Because the enemy knows your time has come. He has witnessed the work I've been doing in your life, noticing the favor that I've been bestowing upon you. And now, he is frantic, trying to block the blessings that are about to unfold. This urgency you feel isn't just mine, it's a tactical response to the enemy's desperate attempts at hindering my plan for you. As you hear these words, forces in the spiritual realm are working in your favor. Angels are being sent out, resources are being moved into place, and people are being positioned strategically to assist you. But all of this requires you to actively participate. You can't just stand by and watch your destiny unfold from the sidelines. Many miss their moment of opportunity, not because I'm unwilling to bless them, but because when the time to act arrives, they hesitate, overwhelmed by fear, doubt, or overthinking. They waste too much time thinking and too little time acting, but that will not be your story. Listen closely to what your heart is telling you right now. That idea that's been on your mind for so long, that dream you've been putting off, that decision you've been hesitating to make, it's time for you to move toward it. Not tomorrow, not next week, but now. I know the fear you feel. I know the doubts that cloud your mind, wondering if you're truly capable. I know those voices telling you that you're not ready, that you need more time, that you should wait until you're absolutely sure. But let me share something with you that will shift your perspective forever. Perfection is the enemy of progress. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for obedience. You don't need all the answers. You just need to take the first step. Because when you move toward me, I will move toward you. When you put your faith into action, my power will begin to work on your behalf. Consider the great men and women of the Bible. Do you really believe they were fully prepared when I called them? Abraham didn't know where he was headed when I told him to leave his home. Moses struggled with a stutter when I sent him to confront Pharaoh. David was just a young shepherd boy when I chose him to be king. But there was one thing they all shared. When the call came, they responded. The key difference between those who reach their destinies and those who merely dream about it doesn't lie in their initial capabilities. It lies in their readiness to move when I call, even without a full understanding of the plan ahead. And now I am calling you. Not because you are the most qualified, but because you are the most available. Not because you possess all the resources, but because your heart is in the right place. Not because the journey will be easy, but because it is absolutely necessary. There are people in your future who need what you have to offer. Problems are waiting for the solutions I've placed inside you. Blessings are being held back, waiting for you to step into the position I've prepared for you. Your obedience isn't just about your personal journey, it's about the impact you will have on others. Can you feel the urgency stirring inside you? Do you sense that fire beginning to rise within your spirit? That is me, activating what I have placed in you. Don't ignore it. Don't push it aside. Don't wait for more signs or confirmations. This moment is your confirmation. The door that is opening for you will remain open forever. There's a time for everything under heaven, and this is your time. Tomorrow may be too late. Next week, someone else could have taken the opportunity because they acted when I called them. Don't let perfectionism trap you. Don't let the fear of failure prevent you from stepping into the success I've already prepared for you. Here's the truth. The only true failure is not taking action when I give you the chance. Every moment spent doubting is time you can never get back. Every second you spend overthinking is a second you could be using to move closer to your purpose. Time doesn't wait for anyone, and neither do the divine opportunities I have prepared for you. So, I'll ask you clearly, will you trust me enough to take action now? Will you have the courage to move, even when you can't see the full picture? Will you be among those who say, yes, I will act when I am called, no matter how impossible it may seem? Because right now, at this very moment, as these words resonate deeply within you, something extraordinary is unfolding in the unseen realm. The heavens are aligning on your behalf. Doors that once appeared permanently shut are starting to creak open. The obstacles you thought were insurmountable are beginning to crumble. But here's something you must understand at the core of your being. My power requires your cooperation. My strength needs your faith in action. My miracle is waiting for your first step without your movement. My blessings remain suspended, hanging in the balance until you decide to trust and move forward. Do you remember the promise I made to you long ago? The one you held close in your heart through the darkest nights? The one you whispered during your most desperate prayers? Let me remind you that I have not forgotten it. Every word I spoke to your spirit remains alive, active, and waiting for the perfect moment to come to fruition. And that moment is now. The reason you feel that deep internal pressure, that restless energy that won't let you settle, is because my spirit is pushing you toward fulfillment. It's like a woman in labor, unable to stop the inevitable process. The baby must be born, and your destiny must be fulfilled. There's no going back. While you've been waiting, I've been working on two fronts simultaneously. Internally, I've been strengthening your character, deepening your faith, and expanding your capacity for what's ahead. Externally, I've been moving people, opening doors, and making connections that will be vital to your success. And now, these two processes are converging in this exact moment. Your inner preparation is complete. The external circumstances have already fallen into place. Everything is set, and all that's left is one crucial thing: your decision to act with speed and resolve. I know that quick action unnerves you. I know you prefer to take your time, carefully consider your options, consult others, and devise thorough plans. But there are times in life when speed takes precedence over perfection. There are moments when faith must move faster than reason, and this is one of those times. Why do you think I've been urging you to act with urgency? Because a divine opportunity is opening for you. But like all opportunities, it won't remain open forever. The enemy knows this and is doing everything he can to keep you distracted, to fill you with doubt, and to convince you that you should wait just a little longer. But I'm telling you, don't wait. This is your moment. Everything you prayed for, everything you cried for, and everything you fought for is in the brink of coming to fruition. But it requires you to take a leap of faith like never before. They appear walking on the water. He didn't stop to analyze the laws of physics or ask for instructions on how to walk on water. He simply saw me, heard my voice calling him, and stepped out of the boat. It was his immediate obedience that made the miracle possible. Your boat is your comfort zone. Your boat is your excuses. Your boat is your fear of failure. Your boat is your need to have everything under control before you move. But I am calling you to step out of that boat and walk on the stormy waters of the unknown. I'm not asking you to act recklessly. I'm asking you to be courageous. I'm not asking you to disregard wisdom, but I am asking you to trust my wisdom over your own. I'm not asking you to act blindly. I'm asking you to act without hesitation. There's a significant difference. Thinking is beneficial, but doubt is destructive. Planning is wise, but procrastination is dangerous. Caution is prudent, but cowardice will sabotage your destiny. Right now, as your heart races and your spirit stirs, you are feeling what I call the anointing of urgency. It's my spirit creating a divine pressure, a holy force that propels you forward. Don't resist it. Don't try to quiet it. Let it move you in the direction you need to go. That idea you've been holding onto, that project you've been contemplating, that phone call you've been putting off, that conversation you've been delaying, that decision you've been too afraid to make, today is the day. Now is the time. There's no more space for preparation. It's time for action. Do you know why so many people get stuck in the planning phase? Because preparation feels safe. You can prepare without facing risks. You can plan without dealing with rejection. You can dream without criticism, but you can also prepare endlessly without ever seeing any real results. Action, however, it exposes you. It makes you vulnerable. It puts you at risk. But it's the only way to turn dreams into reality. It's the only way to bring promises into existence. I am calling you to step out of the safety of preparation and into the boldness of action. I am inviting you to leave behind the comfort of planning and embrace the thrill of execution. I am challenging you to stop saying someday and to declare today as the day you take action. Let me share something that will shift your mindset forever. I do not bless perfect plans. I bless imperfect obedience. I don't need you to have everything figured out. I only need you to have the faith to take that first step toward me. When Moses raised his staff in front of the Red Sea, he didn't wait for the waters to part before he moved. He extended his arm in obedience, and in that act of faith, my power was revealed. The sea didn't part before Moses moved. It parted because he moved. Likewise, the miracle you're waiting for won't happen while you wait for the perfect conditions. The miracle is born the moment you trust me enough to take that step. even when everything around you tells you it's impossible. Let me make this clear to you. I'm not toying with you. This isn't a test to see how deep your love for me goes. The urgency you feel is not a patience test. It's a divine invitation into a realm of favor that few ever get to experience. There are levels of blessing that only activate when you move quickly in obedience. There are doors that only open when you run toward them, not when you take your time. There are opportunities that only respond to those who act with the speed and precision of an eagle locking onto its prey. Do you know why David ran toward Goliath instead of walking? Because he understood something that many people miss. In some moments, the speed of your response determines the size of your victory. And David walked slowly. Fear would have crept into his heart. If he had hesitated, even for a second, the giant would have had the chance to intimidate him. But David ran. He ran with unwavering confidence that I was with him. He ran because he knew that the speed of his obedience would trigger the speed of my intervention. And now I'm asking you the same thing. Don't stroll toward your destiny. Run toward it. Don't approach your purpose with hesitation. Step into it with the urgency of someone who knows they have an appointment they cannot afford to miss. That sensation you feel deep inside, the restlessness that keeps you awake at night, the tightness in your chest when you think about the decision ahead, it's not anxiety, it's divine anticipation. It's my spirit stirring within you, creating the same urgency in you that I feel for you to fulfill your purpose. Here's a secret that few know. I am in a greater hurry than you to see you succeed. My urgency for you to walk in your destiny is stronger than yours. I desire more for you to experience everything I've prepared for your life than you can imagine. The pressure you're feeling is because my Father's heart beats faster for you to claim your inheritance. It's like a father who's spent years preparing the perfect surprise for his child and can't wait to see their reaction when they finally receive it. For years, you've been asking for a clear sign. You've been desperately seeking a clear, undeniable confirmation. You've been waiting for the heavens to part, for me to speak to you in an audible voice. But let me tell you this. The urgency you're feeling is your sign. The pressure you're experiencing right now is your confirmation. The restlessness that won't leave you is my voice speaking to you louder than ever before. You don't need more signs. You don't need further confirmations. And you don't need more revelations. Everything you need is already within you. The wisdom is there. The ability is there. The favor is there. What's left is for you to activate it with your swift obedience. You know what sets those who live extraordinary lives apart from those who settle for mediocrity. It's not intelligence, education, or even talent. It's the speed of response when I call them to act. The extraordinary don't wait until they feel ready. They act while they are still preparing. They don't wait for all resources to be in place. They begin with what they have. They don't wait for obstacles to vanish. They push through them. Look around you. You will find that every person who has achieved greatness made one quick decision at a crucial moment that forever altered their path. There was a moment when they simply said, yes, without overthinking it. That yes propelled them to their destiny. Now it's your time to make that decision. It's your moment to say yes and let it transform everything. It's your chance to move with the speed that will unlock my power in your life in ways you've never experienced. But hear this warning. The enemy of your soul understands the immense power of swift obedience. He knows that when you act quickly in my direction, you activate spiritual forces that he cannot control. That's why he will do everything in his power over the next few minutes and hours to flood you with doubt. He will whisper in your ear that you're being impulsive. He will tell you that you need to take more time to think it through. He will remind you of all your past failures. He will highlight all the obstacles you might face. He will make you feel foolish for even considering acting so fast. But when you hear those voices, remember these words: speed that is guided by my spirit is never impulsive. It is inspired obedience. The speed that arises from faith is never an act of irresponsibility. It is wisdom put into action. How can you differentiate between divine urgency and the pressure from the enemy? It's simple. My urgency is always accompanied by peace. Even if it's peace amid the storm, my pressure brings clarity, even if that clarity appears amidst uncertainty. My calling always produces hope, even if it's hope in the midst of trials. If what you feel in your heart right now is paired with peace, clarity, and hope, then don't hesitate. That's my voice. That's my call. That's my invitation to enter into a new dimension of your life. The time you've been waiting for has arrived. The season of preparation is over. The moment of manifestation is here, not as a distant possibility, but as an immediate reality that requires your immediate action. Every second you delay is a second where opposition regroups. Every minute you hesitate is a minute where the window of opportunity closes a little more. Every hour you spend doubting is an hour lost in building what I have already prepared for you. It's why, with all the authority I possess as your creator, I say to you, move now, act now, decide now. Not tomorrow when you have more information. Not next week when you feel more ready. Not next month when the circumstances are more favorable. Now, in this very moment, while my spirit is powerfully at work in your life, while my favor is being poured out upon you, and while my grace is abundantly available. You must understand this. Special moments of grace don't last forever. Divine windows of time open, but they also close. Seasons of favor come, but they also pass. Opportunities arise, but they also fade away. And yours is here, now. Not yesterday, which has already passed, not tomorrow, which is still ahead, but now at this very moment as these words are sinking deep into your soul. Do you feel your heart racing? Do you feel something within you stirring away? Do you sense the new strength forming within you? That is me, stirring up everything I've deposited in you for this very specific moment. Do not suppress it. Do not try to quiet it. Do not attempt to reason it away. Allow it to flow. Allow it to grow. Let it propel you into the action that will transform everything. The person you were when you began listening to this message is no longer who you are now. Something inside you has shifted. Something has been activated in your spirit. Something within your soul has awakened, and it cannot be put back to rest. This internal transformation is the fuel you need to act with the urgency that this moment demands. You are not moving from your own strength. You are moving from my supernatural power, which is now coursing through you. You cannot remain frozen, waiting for the perfect time, because the perfect time is now. You can no longer delay what your heart has already identified as necessary. This is not just an invitation. It is a divine command that requires your immediate action. Right now, as these words resonate within your spirit, I want you to make a decision that will determine whether you continue to live in the mediocrity of missed opportunities or step into the excellence of a fulfilled purpose. Close your eyes for a moment and feel my presence. Do you sense it? That warmth filling your chest, that peace enveloping your soul despite the urgency, a certainty that goes beyond human logic. That is me, reaffirming once again that this is your moment, that this is your hour, and that this is your time. For years, I have been preparing you for this exact moment. Every tear you shed has been nourishment for the soil of your destiny. Every door that closed was a redirection toward this one, which is now wide open. Every no you encounter was simply a preparation for the resounding yes I am now declaring over your life. But you must understand something crucial. My yes requires your yes. My approval needs your acceptance. My power awaits your participation. Without your prompt and decisive action, my plans remain dormant, waiting for the moment you choose to align with my will. Do you remember when you were a child and you ran into the arms of someone you trusted? You didn't measure the distance. You didn't count the risks you ran, fully trusting that you would be met with love and acceptance. The same confidence, the same speed, the same determination that you had as a child. This is what I need from you now. Run toward your destiny with the same trust, the same boldness. Run toward your dreams with the assurance that I have already prepared everything to welcome you. Run toward your purpose, knowing that every step you take will be supported by my all-powerful presence. The time for excuses is over. The time for hesitation, for the buts, for when I have is finished. Now is the moment for the yes, Lord, for the here I am. Send me. It doesn't matter if fear creeps in. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. It doesn't matter if you feel unqualified. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. It doesn't matter if you lack resources. I am your unlimited provider. In this moment, with your heart beating in sync with the urgency of my call, I want you to do something very specific. I want you to speak out loud and declare, Lord, I act now in obedience to your call. I trust in your perfect timing. I move in faith toward my destiny. When you declare this, something powerful happens in the spiritual realm. The heavens respond. Angels are dispatched. The forces of opposition begin to retreat. My favor pours out on your life in a way that is both tangible and visible. Now, let me share the final secret with you. The speed at which you obey determines the speed at which my blessings flow. When you move swiftly toward my will, I move even faster toward your need. When you act with urgency, I release my power with urgency. So don't wait any longer. Don't delay, don't second guess, and don't overthink. The time is now. Your time is now. Your opportunity is here. Rise up from where you are. Pick up the phone, make that call, send that message, make that decision, take that step, because I, your God, your Father, your Creator, am waiting for you on the other side of your obedience with open arms and blessings prepared for you.